What up, family? Got a news reporter, Mayor-20 Maryland. Lead today is Sexy Saturday in my city, Chicago, April the 3rd, 2021, so they say. It's also Young and A's birthday. Happy birthday, young lady. You're older now, 29 years old. Life should be catching up with you right about now. That was around the time, when I realized life wasn't adding up in my book. All the hard work and long nights and days struggling, especially, doing a lot of things all by myself and working harder than a Hebrew slave and a chain gang full of men. You understand what I'm saying? And then realizing all of that was for nothing. In 1995, at the age of 28. That's how old I was. And you, young and may, just turned 29. At least that's what they say. I flipped the Bible some months ago, and I found your name, Keturah, in the Bible. I looked for it on Google, but I couldn't, find it. And I don't remember where it's at in the Bible, but I'm sure if you've been following me, you know that I found it and you know exactly where it's at. See, I'm not trying to retain a lot of information. You understand what I'm saying? That, will block the sunlight of my spirit with my higher power. But at the same time, I reference things, so, forgive me for not remembering exactly where it's at. But I also say a gift is from God and surprise will kill you. I never thought to see your name, Keturah, in the Bible. Just like I never thought to see Marshall, name in the Bible. Marshall Bruce Mathers the third. Just Marshall, though. You understand? So I realize now that the Bible has a lot of truth to it, but it also been tampered with, kind of like myself, It's a lot of truth to me, but a lot of it's unnecessary. How people impose themselves on you and would have never been a part of your life had they not infiltrated your life. Yeah, and that's how the Bible is. It's been revised several times, just like myself. I just got done watching the rise, the fall, and the return of Lauryn Hill. Very controversial person the media try to portray her to be, because she's a very spiritual person. And it's funny how she tried to get her start at the Apollo Theater singing one of the Jackson 5's, songs. And they booed her. Who's loving you? And then she was only 13. You understand what I'm saying? And, that's kind of weird, booing a 13-year-old. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of shallow if you ask me. But they booed her and, they motivated her and they built her up. And then later on, guess who wanted to put her on his record label? Michael Jackson. So, that's how the industry is. It's kind of up and down. They boost up your self-esteem just to watch you deflate like a hole in a balloon. You put a little pinhole in the balloon and just slowly, it's kind of die and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what they try to do. They try to cling on to all the best artists and stuff and drain them of all their energy and, find some kind of controversial statement like Lauryn Hill. They said that she didn't want white people listening to her music, and they blew it up right at the time she was blowing up. You understand what I'm saying? She won what? You know, I think she probably had won a couple of Grammys around that time, and she was the best female artist selling over 19 million records. You understand what I'm saying? So they wanted to latch on to that success and just kind of, bring her down, I guess. And she stood firm. She tried to carry a group, the Fugees, and, they just kind of, put her in between, two pieces of bread. You understand what I'm saying? Because she was the meat. She was the money. And, she wasn't about the money. Just like me, I'm not about the money. I like things, but, money doesn't drive me for real. Because I know money is the root of all evil, and people sell their souls. And, if they sell their soul, they'll sell yours and stuff. And, she turned down a 90 million bag to get, back with the Fugees or whatever and stuff, to go on tour, whatever the case was. And then later got caught up in some more controversy, talking about the Catholic priests, And we know that the Catholic priests nowadays, are going through a whole bunch of scandals. So sometimes people are ahead of their time or right on time, and people be trying to delay the time that their, time is up by using the people who know exactly what time it is. You understand what I'm saying? So because she was exposing a lot of things in the industry and would not conform to it, and she wanted to be a regular person for the most part, and not be used up, they came after her for tax evasion and put her in prison for 3 months. They had to give her that record. You understand? They love giving us a record. You know what I'm saying? Now we got you. Now you got to work. How does somebody selling 19 million albums end up owing the IRS? And even if she did, where's the money? She should have been able to write a check and give them a tip on top of it. And who came up with the IRS? See, they already talked about that racket. You understand what I'm saying? And the person, her name was Jackson. I can't remember her first name. And they ended up putting her in prison because she exposed the IRS for being fraudulent. Imagine that. Yeah. And you know what the killing part is? They told the people, if you can find some kind of way to figure out if we're supposed to be paying taxes or not, you understand what I'm saying? We'll pay you. And she figured it out and realized that, we was getting fucked. And I guess they didn't really want that, information out. They just thought somebody would, kind of look over it or whatever, especially a person of color. I remember watching one video, this guy had bought a nice house for $1. You know what I'm saying? It was a loophole and shit. They threw his ass in jail too. Oh, every time we figure it out, they change the rules on us and stuff, I'm around a lot of blood-sucking motherfuckers in this building I'm at, this trap building, 6210 South Kempark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308. For you new motherfuckers, I'm Mary Lee, don't be dash 20 Mary Lee, your ghetto news reporter and the originator of rap. But I get less than $800 a month. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine that, me being an originator of rap, the biggest genre of music there is. And I don't get shit. Never had a new car. Never had a day at the spa. All I had was blood suckers sucking the life out of me. And Wyclef said something interesting about Lauryn Hill, because they try to say she was bipolar. You understand what I'm saying? Say, yeah, they got people around her that's, making her sick, and they trying to keep her that way. I think he meant that for real. And that's why she didn't go for that $90 million bag and stuff. So you can feel, especially if you're old soul and intellectual like Lauryn Hill and myself, you can feel when people just taking advantage of you. You understand what I'm saying? So, Young M.A., I was watching your Q&A yesterday, and somebody basically wanted to know if you was a male or female, and this guy made a joke or whatever that you was in a car with, and I'll put the link in the description of this video. Mary Lee's Young M.A. happy birthday. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we ship champagne when we're thirsty. Shout out to all you New Yorkers. Yeah, so because I don't want to, let everybody know everything. You understand what I'm saying? Give them something to think about. But yeah, all he wanted to know, what was between your legs. You understand what I'm saying? See, when you take on the mannerism of a guy, they start off liking you because they need you. And when you have more guys around you than feminine energy, you begin to portray the role as a guy. And I work my ass off for us to be ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I don't want you to lose sight, young MA, of the fact that you are a girl. Because there were times when I was going to the men's bathroom. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to escape a lot of sexual predators and stuff. If you can, believe that. Imagine that. Me going to the men's bathroom trying to escape sexual predators. I figured if I act the part of a man, look the part of a man, maybe they'll leave me alone. And not one time while going to the men's bathroom did people scrutinize me or yell or scream. It wasn't until I was trying to be the lady that I am by going to the ladies' bathroom when the men started screaming like bitches. You understand what I'm saying? Can I see your ID and blah, blah, blah. But now they're transgenders sneaking in the ladies' room. There's a meeting in the ladies' room. See, I blame the mothers because they take the little boys when they're young and stuff. And of course, they're very spongy type. You know what I'm saying? They mind, so they want to go when they get older. Maybe we need to get a little boys and girls bathroom and stop all that buffoonery. And a transgender bathroom or a person that look like me bathroom. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's obvious. We are not alike. I flipped the Bible to Jeremiah yesterday, chapter 30th. But it ended up on, at the top, 29 and 30. So I said I'm going to do 29 and 30. But since you're closing out your age 28, I said 28, 29, and 30. Now on 30, Jeremiah chapter 30, chapter 6, my fault, verse 6, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6, it says, can a man bear children? Then why do I see every strong man with his hands on his stomach like a woman in labor? Because that's the trick of the devil. Oprah had on her show a man supposed to be bearing a child, but they just didn't, change his parts down there or her parts. And that's how that happened. I believe because I look masculine, they was trying their best to get me pregnant. Like Lauryn Hill has 6 children. No disrespect to Lauryn Hill. I believe that's what saved her career and the new people generating towards her today using her music and stuff, such as Cardi B, Drake, and a whole bunch of other people and stuff. I don't know how my story is going to end. I know yours is really just beginning, young M.A., and if you don't want to fall into the trappings of Lauryn Hill and myself, you understand, especially myself, being destitute and left for dead with a bunch of bloodsuckers around you, my advice to you is stop being so goddamn, hard like a man when you know you're a lady. Okay? Don't let them use you up. It's the best gifts you can get for your birthday. You understand what I'm saying? The truth. If you can't handle that, anything else is just controversial, I guess. You understand what I'm saying? Happy birthday. Lauryn Hill, congratulations. I'm proud of you. You make me look good. Peace.